All right, everybody, we're gonna give it one more attempt tonight. So hang in there. Let's re-roll 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Little Fade Awoken. All right. Graph's Lady of the Reform, an interesting start. I like it. Definitely a Firelight Little Fade potential here. Fire Hunter, Spikes, and Dominion. What do we see? We don't see Firelight. I do have Spikes, though, here. Why not? We'll try it out. Sinner Salve, get in here. Don't want Little Fade to get stealth on the spike kills. This is gonna be a really rough battle. Maybe actually I can play you down here and just kind of set those guys out. How do I want to do it though? Probably cry a little bit is the answer. Yeah, definitely cry a lot. I just want to draw at this point. You guys just walk up and do 8 damage each. Okay, you guys are in now, finally. This is such sorry, angry. This is the worst battle for Little Fade to get. I just realized that these guys, like, there's no way you get kills like ever in this battle. This is one of the reasons I don't like Little Spike's Fade. Wonder if you made it so that when she died, if she got like 1 and 1 or something, just so that you're not wasting time or feel like you're wasting time, you know? Yeah, I literally can't do anything. I mean, I guess I can put you back here in hopes that, like, maybe I should have actually done math, because you would have gotten a kill. Now that I'm looking at it. Getting the back line if I put you in the back. But sure. If that's the way we're gonna win, then that's the way we win. They came in and weren't doing any damage to our lady, so everybody lost all of their burnout. So by making them stronger, we actually won the battle. They were too weak for us. Howling Drippings, I think it's fine. And I'll go ahead and do a Sharpen. Let's get Little Fade even more spikes. Gonna go this way. If Fade is our carry, I do need that on holdover. I'm gonna skip here. I mean, we're going in, you know? Let's make it 0 cost and nothing else matters, I guess. Hey, units appear on all floors. Nice. Something that actually gets little Fade kills. That's cool. Fade, you, and you can go there. Cool. Get Little Fade a couple more sets of health here, and just take some blights to the deck. Perfect. We get the reform on holdover, that'd be like perfect, but chances of us seeing that this point are not great. Oof, that is a really bad. I mean, they are 0 cost, but all right, I'm just gonna do this. If you take the kills, so be it. We're never getting that. This guy's just gonna add them up for now. We do stop anybody else from adding them, and then... All right, I was gonna say, once we see Little Fade, we're happy. Up here you get 2, so I'll take it. You guys get a little bit more damage, some more burnout. Okay. You get 1 because I didn't do math correctly. Hey, look at that. Perfect timing. Kind of. All right, Fade at least gets that kill. We have the holdover on or the reform on holdover. Oh my gosh. Game, if there's ever a time in your life to help me out here. Okay, we got that. That's nice. Let's just see how this looks on paper. Nine, so giving an extra, or I guess the break point would be 27. Oh, you're burning out, huh? That's kind of the issue right now. Playing you just shifts everything around. I was seeing if we could do this without Lady getting into the play. All right, I'll just put it here and hope for the best. It's like a... I was going to say, it's like a 50-50 kind of, because they're the only two there. But again, we could have mathed it out if we wanted to. I'll take that. We do have the Sinner Salve, so we're happy to see it. Advance is interesting. If it was pushback, I'd feel a little bit more like we need it. I'll take a Sting, though. Frontline damage is lacking. And health is also quite lacking. All right, let's keep going. We're in there. With little Fade, at least. Perkio... Gross Michael. Calcified Ember. I do like the Calcified Ember additions here. Because then we... Not because of the Sinner Salve. That's not it. Not that anybody would really think that. But once we actually get the Excavated Embers, it accelerates the root seedness of our deck quite a bit. Steward's Quarters can be fun for this type of play. If I give them a little bit of burnout, they can like put up quite a bit of damage. But I want Fade to get the kills. I'm gonna go ahead and actually remove a Spear Steward from the deck. This is definitely something. Fire Hunter's like the worst for us, or one of the worst for us too, just because that's good. Just because he does so much damage, and then we get everybody in the reform pool. Yeah, this is just like, I'm not gonna say worst case scenario, but pretty close. All right, just show me my reform early on, and then like we'll be happier. Okay, we got it. That is like really, really important to us. We don't. I'm gonna go ahead and give you damage, I guess. I kind of don't want to play anything else out, and I know you're like, but Penguin, why did you get the spikes if you're not going to play out the spikes? And it's like it's a thing that'll happen eventually. We just got to trust in the process. You go here, you protect that guy. Have one primitive mold, huh? That's a little unfortunate. So I have you I need to reform as well now, too. Oh, wait, we had two? I miscounted, obviously. You actually survive up top? So survive on bottom for a turn or two. For burnout 3, this is like not enough damage. I think I just let top go. And then maybe I just set up Fade in the back for the end game. Doesn't feel very rewarding, but What do we get? A train steward? Nice. I got you there at least. All right, well. It is not looking too great, to be honest. 19 damage. Nobody's really burning out here. I didn't do that to get a quote-unquote tank up top. So if our reforms are like really bad, we might still be okay. I mean, we have like a lot of reform happening right now, so there is a chance. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about, was hitting something like this. All right, let's go like this then. This. If that isn't reform, I'm guaranteed to reform Little Fade. Well, oh wait, never mind. No, I'm not. Now I am. All right, cool. 4 times 53 is 212, right? So we're pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're at 11, and then that's like an additional 24 versus 53. Sorry, additional 46 versus an additional 43. Well, guys, I think we're moving on to the next fight. I'm not happy with our health total, but you know, here we are, right? A little burnout and debuff is pretty interesting. God, this feels like such a little amount of spikes for where we are at. We got big sludge too. Man, I love myself a big sludge. All right, we're sludging it up. That's fine. Maybe. He'll be our actual carry this time. We also have Herzal's Hoard, right? So we can play him out pretty easily. And yeah, let's go this way. Room card, equipment card. Wow, this is a really interesting shop. I have none of those. But again, it's interesting. Savage skin. Oof. Those are pretty decent. And like, this is just a deployable issue. And it's free, right? Because of Sinner South. It happened like in the Savage Spirit, but Titan Skin 5 means you kind of like never die. Which like is, I don't know, maybe we do want you to die at some point, right? I could just skip all these and reroll and hope for something better. Healing to full is almost interesting. I have a sting. It is technically there. I think we just go Fade's First Blade, though, for the burnout damage increase. Okay. I think I'm just going to click on Firelight, and I'm clicking on Firelight, and we're going from there. We're dual teching. I can't believe how often I dual tech Little Fade in Monster Train 2. It's very interesting. Those train stewards never die, right? We're too strong. protecting her from damage there. Ah, perfect. Good reform. And then it is a little fade. Look at that. Oh, we get the kill now. It's impressive how much better this deck is doing, like, immediately. Make sure that guy dies. Go ahead and click that. Oh, a perfect root seed. Pull, I should say. A perfect root seed pull with the excavated ember. Don't really need this additional draft. The one thing I need to be careful of in particular is not letting Little Fade take all the hits so that we don't get the burnout stacks. So that is pretty important to get. I'm gonna toss Little Fade in the front here to get some additional kills. Actually, do we just like kill so quickly that Little Fade doesn't? No, you'll get them all. Well, most of them, I guess. All right, good work, Mr. Sludge. We're good. Crushing Demise. Yeah. Ooh, Cycle of Life is here to make Fade healthier. There's the stings, man. If only we had piercing. All right, let's get some removals here. Oh, well, I mean, Endless Fade really would have liked the health. I'm gonna take a Versatile Ember Staff and reroll. No tombs. No heal. Not really moving into spells all that much. Take another Crushing Demise. I don't think we'll use them too often, but when we need them, we'll definitely want them. All right, cool. I mean, until we like really have a good setup, we might be leaking some people. This is really where Fade would love to get the additional stuff. I'm gonna give you spikes just so you do more damage now. Fade clears that up pretty well, I think, as long as I can reform her. Because it's like 1 hit, 2 hit. We do let the back one live, though. All right, well, we are... we're losing a little bit of tempo here. I mean, they're like doing okay. That initial spikes on the bottom is kind of doing a lot of work for us right now. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were killing. Right, that makes sense. Oops, my bad. I thought we were killing this guy for some reason. I was like, oh, this draft is going to help us get the backliners and we'll get the collector, and we totally did not. Such a poor play. But we do have a Crushing Demise for what it's worth. In this situation, the answer is not really that much, to be honest. Although I can do this, right? Like, where do I want to pop off? I feel like I can resolve you in a better situation. That gets Fade all the kills. You do that. And then let's Root Seed Fade and sting you. We are starting to get to the point where Fade might not be the reform target. Bottom's looking pretty good, though, I'd say. Fade is getting the kill here. Whack, whack. If I do that, then you get the backline, too. It's prioritize that. Boss is coming in. We have a really good chance of Wait, I think we're guaranteed to reform Fade, right? Yeah, we are. Perfect draw. I mean, I just play Fade like here and then like we get like a 50. Actually, no, we don't. That's interesting. No, we do. The spikes, perfect. Guys, Little Fade is getting so many kills right now. Okay, I'm not taking another one. Ooh, I'll take an ensnare though. Things that do stuff but give me draw are pretty good. Let's get some health and power up my guy. I don't think these are it. I'll give you a little bit more health here, I think. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right, game. Boiler Room 2. Have I been worried about mana yet? Not really, but... All right, toss. You're here. Get him, Little Fade. We are like slightly worried about bottom, but not too much. It's actually a really nice opening for us. Just, you get the hit, you get the hit, you get a lot of rage, you just crush everybody. Cool. Reform, please. Get in there, Little Fade. Show them what's what. And the whole floor is dead, and you're also dead for what it's worth. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something very smart. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna mention Fade's first blade does give rage, and he has dualism, so he's actually getting 6 rage from Fade's first blade. I think I'm just chilling. Cool. 1 and 2. Summon you. I guess I'll give you damage and spikes. I think this is like the build. All right. Not hitting the versatile staff every turn's a little sad. But we're just not drawing into our sure, you can go here. It's gonna be a very rare instance where Fade actually could get the kill here, but at least you'll get some. Yeah, big Sludge is just a little too big, you know? Ooh. Oh yeah, we take an Adaptive Mutation here. That's really good. We can actually do that on Little Fade to give Little Fade a bunch of health. Now, her damage basically goes to 0, but you know, sometimes that's fine. I guess the question is, do I ever duplicate Big Sludge? Am I kind of okay with where things are at right now? So draw, I know we've been drawing very well because this deck does nothing but draw. But we could probably go from drawing 7 cards on average to drawing like 10 cards on average if I click on this versus Heaven's Light would mean we do double Sludge, Lady, plus Fade. Mana is not a thought process. I'll do Limbo Sauce. We'll go the 1 Sludge. Singleton Sludge. There's no equipment yet, right? We have a room. Let's go to the right then. Sick. An Inferno room or a weapons cache. Or we could just click on this reroll. Void Armament. A little scary going into Dominion. Although I do have Adaptive Mutation. I mean, I just keep doing Firelight too, I guess. Does Adaptive Mutation get me where I need to be? I don't want to play him anymore, really. I just want... Save it for later. I could have maybe combined and done a little bit of a different strategy there. This is also interesting. Lack of Harvest is really rough. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna play middle. Giving us like an additional turn to kind of deal with this guy might be good. Giving me even more of an additional turn by root snaring him if I want to. Okay, well, you're dead. Let's just go this way for now. It's like pretty strong to start. So I'm like, oh, look at that. We could already give them a good amount of health. Reform now again. Notably, they're not going to get anything else here, but they do die, which is good. Give me more burnout right now, so we're not really too worried about it. I'm just going to crush that out. This is what I was saying. We could like swap Fade's health if we were really inclined. We'll do Adaptive Mutation on the next go around. We're pretty fine right now. Void Armaments, though, is a question. That's also a question. Not as worried about Little Fade scaling. I do really want that Collector. Well, of course we hit it. Stupid of me to cast that spell too. Taking 36, and then you're going 12 plus. I don't know if they round up or not. Let's just say 5, so 17. Without Adapt the Mat in play yet, let's just hold, I think, on that. Okay, this is actually really good, because I can Crushing Demise to reform Fade as planned, 100% of what I thought would happen. I am ready to give you another hit of Strike. 21. Actually, chomp. I think no, because that makes everybody a little stronger. Never mind. That's a little unfortunate. I guess I could like give you these for what it's worth. We are silenced again, which is a little annoying. So you wonder, I think it's worth to let you die. So if I want my harvest stacks. So we're pretty much getting them all, right? Because it's like 6. You take 1. So you actually kill the backliner if I put you here. And then everybody dies. Nice. All right. Gonna see our Adaptive Mutation here, and this is definitely where we play it. You're back in the fray, so you can go here. Going to 340 times 3 and 366 health. I think that's probably worth a little bit of hits down here. I'm actually gonna summon you so that I can like do that without incanting. Not Rax. Rax, the big old jerk face, is his name. One, two, crushing demise you. Our guy definitely wins this. Putting Little Fade in front to maybe get some additional kills. I should have just played Little Fade bottom. I don't know why I just like didn't do that. All right, but I think that gets us most of the kills anyway. We lost one, probably. Ooh, but our boy's angry. He's very, very angry. Endless. Summon 2 drafts. That is harvesting. But our floor space is like totally locked in, right? No, we have room for one more. Me when I'm eating a sleeve of Oreos. Yes, yes, yes. I can do one more. Trying to think of the repercussions. If there's ever a time where this could die and then somehow the extension happens on them, I think I'm gonna click on it. I think we have a play. And that's more draw. Ooh, Bramble-Ash. I can't believe I almost didn't click on that. Sludge is sludged up. Lady of the Reform's ready to go. Removals could be good. Like, I could definitely see removing a Primitive Mold and maybe a Steel Enhancer at this point. And then I might feel comfortable playing the Draft or the Tomb a little bit more. And then remove Consume on, like, Adaptive Mutation, maybe? Artificial Pyrostone. Perfect. Ooh, Intrinsic. I don't think I have a particular thing I want Intrinsic on. Holdover is interesting. -2 gain Consume is something. Remove Consume would go on Adaptive Mutation, I think. Or no on this. We'll re-roll. Yes on Wax Snuffer. Holy, for a Little Fade, as well as for our Remnant host. Okay, game. Bump and bump and bump. I'll take the Cursed Vines. It's a way to kill my own Little Fade if needed. All right, Intrinsic. Not sure. Removals? Yeah, we have removals. Let's go 1 Reform, 1 Steel Enhancer. We're gonna get more removals probably anyway, so do I want Holdover on anything? Holdover on Bramble-Ash could be okay. I already have Holdover on Primitive Mold, right? So it's like not as good, but I could like Intrinsic it if we wanted to. Not real. I don't know. I really don't feel like we need to. Let's do Intrinsic on Halodrip. Regret it immediately. It's fine. Actually, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Maybe. Yeah. We'll be okay. Trust. Ooh, remove Consume permanently. Let's do Adaptive Mat. It's actually like not the best. Oops. Miscalculated my mana. That's fine. All right, cool. I'm interested where this is going. Trying to think if we play on bottom or what, because he does double corruption, which is like not great, but I do have adaptive mutation. Okay, this might be an interesting style play. You're going up top, you're going here. So our opening is like slightly scuffed, to say the least. Okay. I really want you to die. Huh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of a big deal. I was really hoping I could hit her with the... Actually, I was hoping to play Little Fade down here, kill Little Fade. Then Little Fade would get burnout. Then I could play this. So that big sludge isn't like accidentally left behind, but I think it's fine. He's very angry right now, for what it's worth. I think we swap them. We just go, right? All right, so the reforms are definitely going to be a little awkward to a certain degree. I really want you to die. Wait. We have no spikes. There are no spikes. All right, a little fade? No. All right, just a draft. Good hit. Good hit. This is where you kind of want like double, you know, 2 sludges would just like annihilate this. We are definitely running out of space. But I do need you to die. 20 extra damage. Actually, on the front could be pretty good to get the kill there. Okay. We really don't need Fade to just babysit bottom too much anymore. That's what I was thinking about, just kind of having Fade be a, hey, let's send you all over the board kind of unit right now. Little Fade is back, though, here in this situation. Those heretics, man. I just had to run that die to them, and I hate them with a passion. Hey, there's our hold. We're nice of you to show up, huh? It's fine. I think we can do this. I don't think there is any worry that we will die. However, what I want to do is I'm actually gonna, like I said, play Fade top so that aggro is drawn. I can't believe you are surviving, but it's fine. I think we can just kind of go with the harvest triggers down here as our source. You're back. The front to the front. Everything I own in a box to the front. Might as well just kind of do that to Little Fade, right? Switch it up. You don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I mean, when we're doing that much damage... there you go. Pull you to the front as we do. A little bit of damage, one might say. Chonk. Get your burnout, get your damage, get your damage. The biggest issue with this build right now is like that draft is getting some of the armor, but I mean, if that's the biggest issue, it really is a non-issue. All right, and we get the swap again. So we're at 111286 1104. Not bad. Okay, we always get Fade back here. Fade gets a couple more kills. Are you still dying on bottom? You are. I think that might be the last turn where you are, though. Chunk. Again, we just pull you to the front. Actually, I can just kill you straight up now, which is nice. All right. And then there was you there, I guess. All right. Again, pretty sure we win. And then I can just place little Fade on bottom to potentially get a couple extra kills here. 113 spikes, huh? It is a fair number of spikes, to be sure. You survive a hit? No. This is where if I had, if I redrew into Adaptive Mutation, it would be a little fun. But she gets a few. Sorry, my friend. And then Titans are ready to go. I just remembered how much I yelled at the beginning of this run when we got the little Fade and all of the worst setup for Spike's Fade, and it kind of turned into a really good run. I mean, at this point, we just play what we've been playing. Okay. So I can kind of do what I want to do now, which is kill you. Now I hit that, and I feel happy about myself. I really would like to reform Fade if I could, but we'll just do that instead, I guess. Ooh. Blade is up and ready. The nice thing about the about our Void armament here is that at the final battle, I mean, if your main carry dies, you're pretty much in trouble anyway, right? So, oof, not what we wanted to see, but it's okay. I mean, yeah, we just prioritize killing these guys. Getting Scourges and stuff in the deck is never good for us. Fade is here now. Oops, a daisy. Actually, that's pretty good, right? Because that gets us a lot more kills. Again, we could switch Fade to be a 6-180, or it's 128, which is actually really good against Savagery, but I think we just keep... We'll just do an initial swap on your health. Be happy with it. Yeah, you die to spikes. Hit that out. You know the drill. One issue, I put some quotes around it, is we don't get to entropy super easily. There's ways around that, I guess. Eventually, spikes will get there. Oh, that's a way to do it, I guess. Yeah. All right, remember, we kind of... Oh, wait, I can spikes you. At this point, we're just worried about doing damage. Yeah, I'm going to do this. All right. No longer as worried, I would say. right. You just keep... what else can I draw here, I guess? Okay, I need to play a unit, so I mean, you get played down here. Hey, that's not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I mean, I think Fade can just, like, keep filling on, like, middle or something to take some spikes damage. I don't think Little Fade will ever get to the point of surviving a hit here, so a little bit of a foregone conclusion on that boy, but hey, draft is not what I wanted. Little Fade is what I wanted. Actually play it. Are we ready to, like, nix our bottom floor? How does this look when I play you down here? Looks really good. So, I mean, I can just do this, I guess. All right, so now Little Fade is protecting our fire health and doing a lot of damage back here. And our bottom floor is just helping clear. Once Savagery gets back down there, we'll start striking to Entropy. And then, of course, if we ever actually... Oh, Penguin, you're a dummy. If we ever actually hit our spikes out, things would be great. I mean, we can hit it here, but to what end, right? Anybody in particular we'd like to make sure dies? I think bringing you to the front makes sense. And then we have our Bramble Ash here, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. And I think we're pretty close on this turn. Sludge just does one hit, and then we're on Entropy. Oh, yeah. I feel it, everybody. Well, welcome back, Little Fade. We are really close here. Actually, is it really just, might just be Dominion that's putting us behind. Herzal's Hoard has like a lower than average, I think, damage on its fire. Oh, yeah. Sick. I mean, I just clicked the win button, right? Yeah. Who do we get? You're back. Do we save you again? It's so nice that this Remnant host with what we have going on just constantly saves you. Switch you around if I want. Switch Fade around doesn't do anything. We'll just switch you and win. Wait, what? Oh, no, we do win. Okay, cool. Well, see you later, game. Have fun. All right, everybody. What an interesting run that turned into. Didn't really expect it to go down the big Sludge route when we committed so hard to the Little Fade spike stuff. But, hey, we got to take what we can get, you know? But thanks again, everybody. Let me know how many mistakes I made in the comments, and we will see you all next time.